Cool. So, Trollee connects online recipes with online supermarkets, allowing food lovers to add recipe ingredients to their online supermarket cart with a single click of a button. To give you a bit of background, there are thousands of online recipes representing millions of daily visitors. This is just a very small selection. In fact, such is the volume of recipes on the internet that both Google and Bing have recently introduced recipe search as an integral part of their offering. On the other side of the coin, you have online grocery shopping, which is booming and is poised for major global growth. In the UK alone, the industry was worth £4.8 billion in 2010, forecast to grow to about £10 billion in 2015. These two industries, though inextricably linked, are currently technically disconnected, and what Trollee does, as we're about to see, is bring them together. In doing so, Trollee makes meal planning effortlessly simple and solves a massive problem for our sweet spot customer, which is busy mums who have to put food on the table 3 times a day, 7 days a week. Currently, meal planning is a painful process for mum, who is tech savvy and shops online for groceries. When she goes to Tesco.com to do her big weekly shop and stock up on ingredients for the week, she has to search manually for each individual ingredient. Time-consuming, fiddly, inefficient, and Trollee cuts through all of that and saves mum a hell of a lot of time. So this is an example from Jamie Oliver. This here is the Trollee button, and the idea is that we partner with recipe websites and they add our button to each of their recipes, so eventually exposing Trollee to millions of food lovers across the internet. The user clicks on it, enters the number of diners so that Trollee can automatically calculate the required quantity of ingredients, chooses their supermarket, and then gets the Trollee pop-up with a list of ingredients down one side and products there. And basically these products have been selected in one of several possible ways, perhaps by Trollee because there are special offers on them or they're the cheapest, or by the user who, say, only likes organic food and so we only show them organic products, or they've shopped for this recipe before and we know what products they like so we'll display them again. You can maybe just about see here that's Bertolli. Bertolli has paid to be the default brand for olive oil, so that every time a recipe contains olive oil, Bertolli is the ingredient returned in the basket. If a user doesn't like our selection, they can go on and choose their own, and as soon as they've got a satisfactory selection, they send the ingredients off to the supermarket, where they wait until the next time the user checks out of the supermarket. In terms of revenues, we have 4 core streams. One is supermarkets, so supermarket affiliate programs. We have supermarkets advertising to users and offering deals in order to encourage them to shop there. And eventually, when we have gained a certain amount of leverage, we'll be able to go beyond affiliate programs and sort of force supermarkets to give us a commission on every single transaction. We have product sponsorship, like the Trollee example. We have contextual advertising. Now, if you imagine, let's say, a steak recipe on Jamie Oliver, I've said this to a few of you, we could have a Trollee-enabled ad for a particular cut of meat or for a recommended red wine, which goes well with the recipe, or even cookware. And we can also work with diet and fitness companies. For someone who likes low-fat recipes, well, we'll show them, here's £20 off your local LA fitness gym. We also will have a huge repository of data, first of all, about the cooking and purchasing behaviours of our users, and second of all, about pricing, promotions, and products of sort of hundreds of or thousands of brands in global supermarkets. There's other things, food brands all have their own online repertoire, their own repertoire of online recipes, and we can white label our technology, and sell it in that way. There's a million different ways that we can go, but these are sort of some of the core streams. Just to introduce you very quickly to the team, I don't know if you can see there's me in characteristic eating mode. I do all the marketing side of things, kind of the engine behind the business. We have my long-suffering husband and the architect behind Trollee, Yuval. His combined experience of business and technology allows him to link the two sides of the business and ensure that they're speaking the same language. And we have our full-time Israeli developer, Ron, who has an immense amount of experience in the particular technology that Trollee utilises, which is fantastic. In terms of where we're at, we're continuing to build essential partnerships with recipe publishers. We've got some great ones on board. And to put feelers out among brands, we're having some really exciting conversations with a few major brands. And all this is leading towards releasing an initial beta product at the beginning of April, which is hugely exciting. We're also about to go through a design process. and we're very much looking forward to working out of Startup Bootcamp next month. We think we'd absolutely love to be here. Amongst other things, I think Startup Bootcamp can really open a huge amount of doors and networks for us, and there's so much to be learned from some extremely talented and experienced individuals here. That's